I'd love to see you do any of the shit Leon's done. Hey guys, Omni here. So for October, I just wanted to watch a couple spooky things here on the channel for once. So we're going to be checking out, along with the Haunted Hill House, I wanted to check out, because this would be an easy watch. It's 4 episodes. They're under 30 minutes each. The Resident Evil Infinite Darkness series on Netflix is a CGI animated follow-up within the continuity of the games. And considering that the live-action film Welcome to Raccoon City isn't coming out till next month, which I think is a little bit of a missed opportunity for Halloween, but we're gonna make some Resident Evil this month for ourselves. So in honor of that, because I'll be checking that out when that comes out, even though it's theaters only, so we won't be able to do a reaction to it. But I thought we'd check this out. I've been putting this off. Like, I wanted to check it out when it dropped, but I just could not find the time whenever it came out. So why not any better month than now to get into this? So guys, just like with everything else on the channel, if you want to check out the full reaction, going to be over on Patreon, or if you become a member here, it's just one way you can support the channel. Another way is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing these videos. But guys, let's dive into this for Resident Evil.
Command, this is Xiao. 270 miles northwest of the base, altitude 1,500 feet. Reports clearance for landing.
Coyote 6, this is Command. You're clear to land on runway 3.
October 2000.
Team 3, Team 6, this is Command. Stand by.
Wait, what?
I repeat, Team 3 and Team 6.
Take us down.
Stand by and
We're gonna go
wait
check
for
it
orders.
out.
Sir, the militia's converging on the crash site.
Alpha 2's under attack. They're totally surrounded.
Command, we got eyes on Alpha 2. Preparing to engage.
Negative, negative. You are to stand by.
What unit is that?
Mad Dogs, sir.
God damn it.
Tell them to stand down and get back in formation.
Then we go for the survivors. Got it?
Command to Mad Dog. Stand down and return to formation.
US Army Mad Dogs, can you move?
Yeah, I think that person was like quite clearly dead.
He's still alive.
What? How? Ooh. Oh. Shit. 2006.
I'm Claire. Claire Redfield. What's your name?
This child is mute. He cannot speak.
What?
That's what mute means, Claire.
He cannot speak.
Things you've probably seen. Do you like to draw? Can I see?
Was he the face in the grate that was watching from afar?
Oh my god.
Oh, they're right where the bodies were. Kid's really good.
Delta, Charlie, 20217. This is the Ace of Spades. You're cleared to land on runway.
It's the Ace of Spades.
There's supposed to be 4 of us.
Leon should be on his way.
Leon isn't the guy who saved the president's daughter?
Yep. That Leon. He's more than qualified.
You'd think.
More like lucky. The only reason he's the golden boy now is because he was in the wrong place at the right time.
He successfully handled dozens of critical missions. In fact, he's on his way here from that terror attack.
I'd love to see you do any of the shit Leon's done.
President's ready. Come on.
Don't be talking shit. Get in here and get wrecked.
Never gotten clearance to land that fast before. You must be special.
Man. Raccoon City and then 4 really changed Leon, man. Went from a green little rookie to like the strong silent type who's seen some shit. I actually got the itch to play Resident Evil 4 again the other day, but I never got around to it.
Yesterday, we received an alert that one of our servers was compromised. It contains the Pentagon's military secrets and other files that are highly sensitive in nature. The server's on a 100% local network.
Then it was an inside job.
We've looked through all the surveillance footage from every angle.
Ada.
We'd like you to find and apprehend the person who broke into the server.
Hundreds of people come and go here every day. You and your family, Mr. President. The staff, dignitaries, tours, even the gardeners. It could be anybody.
What's going on?
Everybody stay calm. Get back to your offices, lock the doors, and stand by. Press Secretary Spacer, what happened?
I don't know. It got dark and I got hit from behind.
Did they take anything?
The chunk out of his neck.
I've got Press Secretary Spacer with me. He's injured. He's got a head wound, but he's conscious.
I'm checking upstairs.
Right. Mr. Spacer. Mr. Spacer, sir. Secretary Spacer's going into cardiac arrest. I'm getting the AED.
It's okay. He'll be up here in just a second. Oh, Jesus. That's a spry little zombie right there. Holy shit. One, that was a fast turn. He propped up real quick. Like there was a spring in his ass. That was a damn good kick. What was that?
Shoot him in the head. That stops him.
Man, that hair.
SWAT's en route. They can deal with the zombies up here and getting the power back up. We'll head to the bunker.
I'm indebted to you for getting my daughter Ashley back. It's with you here. We just might survive this. I never thought what happened in Raccoon City could happen here.
Don't worry. Shit escalates way crazier beyond this point. But we got a couple years before the games get to that yet.
You good?
Yeah. I'm just a little freaked out. I've never seen zombies before. Thanks for back there. Okay.
Oh, he got that respect real quick for Leon after getting one like up close and personal with one of those things. You know, I've never seen this click on, click off tactic, which makes complete sense to me in the moment. If you don't know where your enemies are, you don't want to give away your position at all points. Is that normal? Or is this something? Oh my fucking lord. Like, is that standard practice?
Rest in peace, assholes. Think it's the T-virus?
No, I doubt it.
How the hell did zombies get in the White House?
They had a targeted release of that area in the first one. The opening act too.
I can't find Press Secretary Spacer. Do you know where he might be?
He's on leave right now.
On leave, but I have an appointment with him.
Isn't he one of the ones that got killed?
Leon?
Claire? What are you doing here?
I'm here with some reps from Panamstan's provisional government. Hey, actually, could you take a look at something?
Yeah, sure. What's this?
A little boy drew them. Doesn't that look a lot like Raccoon City? It's gotta be another outbreak.
Coincidence? I think not.
Hurry on. Clock's ticking. Let's move.
Isn't that the guy everyone calls the hero of Panamstan?
In the flesh.
Look, I gotta go. Don't do anything stupid.
Excuse me. Hey, Leon, that outfit doesn't suit you.
It's so nice seeing those two together, man. Reunited.
Besides, we can't send anyone in without talking to DHS, the CIA.
Man, the lip syncing is really bad. Leon, help!
We're gonna sneak right in under the East Sea Fleet's nose, load your team onto the DS and launch it.
Those are a lot of words. Now what you really need is Chris and Jill. We'll solve this real quick.
Our mission is to infiltrate the bioresearch facility and seize any evidence pertaining to the hacking and the viral terrorist attack at the White House.
We could just hack them.
So wasn't he one of the guys that dropped in the helicopter into that mess? He's in on something, calling it.
Details on the facility?
For now, classified.
Time limit?
Classified.
Right. You want to get dinner when this is all over?
Sure. But full disclosure, I have a young man waiting for me.
So,
it's classified. For now.
Not bad, Leon. Give it a go. The fuck? Okay, so we're getting a flashback. Yeah, okay. So that is the kid. How did the virus get in there? Because it seems like it's just these soldiers. Maybe they were given a version of it that would only activate once they were dead. Otherwise, if they were living when they took it, they would tyrantize. If I remember right, because that's what happened to Wesker. Oh, damn, that went by quick. That was interesting. You know, there's really there's a lot of points where the animation, like I do find it a little impressive, and other times not so much. I like the setup, I like the intrigue, I like the kind of the worldly politics of it all in a way. And I just like seeing Leon and Claire reunited, even though it was very brief. But I imagine this, obviously, I don't think that'll be the last time we see him. We're getting 2 targeted BOW attacks. One on the White House, one in this whatever stand. I never could really make out where it was. Hold on. Phnom Stan is at least what it says in the description of episode 1 here. So like I'm just like wondering where this is like going to go, like, because it's interesting to me too. If they were sent in there as part of this attack, were they dead on? It doesn't appear that they were. I wouldn't imagine they were dead on arrival. Preloaded, maybe infected after the fact. Like, was the virus already in Phnom Stan, or were they given it and then just sent in on this suicide mission in there to get a ground infection? But then where did the infection just go? It just disappeared. Because we saw Claire on site there, like interviewing people about the incident. So it's been cleaned up. Was it a test? It's probably a test. I think it's going to be a test. And the one guy got out, and he was on the ground whenever they got rocketed or whatever, right? The hero of Phnom Stan is what they were saying his name was, or what the name he's kind of earned for himself. He's shooting up on something. I don't know. I like the respect that Leon's getting, though, around the White House and everything after the events of Resident Evil 4. I like how they at least called it out on this. Like, a lot of the other CGI, like Resident Evil animated films or whatever, while they are canon, don't ever really directly call out previous or past events. They just kind of are and exist. So I like it setting the dates, setting the locations, and referencing those things. Raccoon City, referencing the Resident Evil 4. So I like those little bits. And then the guy was like, is this Leon really big deal, blah, blah, blah. And he's the first one to have to interact with the zombie, and he always got shit on. But the thing is, he got up and just started waddling after him. Oh, but man, he's got a good kick. He's got a good leg. He got that guy like off the ground and into a chandelier. I don't know. That's kind of impressive. Leon, though, keeping his cool, as always. And like that, I think that's, again, I just want to add to the commentary, and it's something I've said 100 times before. You know, as the games get more action-packed, you know, there was like kind of a criticism of those games, and one of the reasons why they split focus onto Ethan Winters into 7 and 8 is because once you follow these people that have been through these situations multiple times, they will become desensitized to these environments. They will become desensitized to the stress of it all. I mean, obviously the stress and the adrenaline will still be there, but they have an idea already of how to deal with these things. So it just naturally makes sense that if you keep bringing these same characters into these same situations and they're growing up in this world where these things exist, they know how to fight. They know how to deal with it. They've been through this before. It's nothing new to them except for the evolutions that take place in each game that just really kind of add to what they already know. So like a lot of that initial terror can only really exist in the first time these characters deal with it. That's why Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, and 3 are so iconic, because this is each of their first experiences with it, except for 3, you could argue, because Jill obviously has dealt with this in the mansion and is dealing with it again in Raccoon City, but it's kind of a different situation, different platform. But once you get into 4, 5, 6, these people are the veterans of dealing with this, and yeah, it only makes sense for it to transition into an action game, but that, again, takes a little bit of the thrill out of it, the survival horror out of it, which is what a lot of people were attracted to in the earlier games. That's why the remakes have been done so well, and why I think 7 and 8 have done really well. But it's just those characters become very iconic and popular, and I like seeing them come back. I like seeing them in like settings like this. Maybe not so much. Maybe they weren't out there welcome in the games in a way, because it's difficult to find a way and put them in a situation where they would have their back against the wall after their initial outing, unless we literally drop them in the middle of nowhere with nothing. But then again, Resident Evil 4 did that just fine, and Leon just like punched and kicked his way out of that one with his gun and knife. Man, there's that knife fight with Krauser, man. So yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I think I liked seeing where they're going with this. And if you're interested at all, for whatever reason, I have a full playthrough of RE8 on the channel. You can check that out if you'd like. But I like this. That was the first little entry. Like, I was holding off on it because I thought, like, based on the trailer and what I've seen of it so far, like screenshot wise and stuff like that, and the initial animation, I was like, I wasn't too foaming at the mouth to get into it. But now that it's October, I was like, and there's a new Resident Evil movie coming out around the corner, I was like, you know what, I think now's a good time. Also, I was still just kind of riding the high a little bit off of Resident Evil 8 because I had a lot of fun with that game. I love this series in general, man. I really do. But guys, what did you think of episode 1? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Again, just like with everything else, outside of the regular weekly releases that I cover on the current schedule, current lineup, I'm not sure when I'll drop the next one. I'm going to try to keep up with it, but we'll just kind of keep an eye out. If you want to see the next one, hope you subscribe. Hope you're interested. I hope you like this, because we'll be following along and finishing this out as it comes through. And I'll also be reviewing Welcome to Raccoon City whenever that drops in theaters, so stick around. But if you want to join the conversation, you can do that in the comments. You can also join the Discord. Links to that and all my socials are down in the description below. Also, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, it's on Patreon or become a member on the channel. And speaking of, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yuri Kurskov, Margaret Grace, Peeling Zim, and Mary Bradley. Thank you guys so much for your support. But guys, that's been the first episode of Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody, and happy Halloween.